Hello, welcome to another immigration art video. My name is Art Serratelli, and together with Mara Mijal, the two of us, we run the immigration law firm of Serratelli Mijal, PLLC. If you've got any kind of question about immigration, any kind, you send us an email or send us a text. I'll send you our contact information in the next slide. And if you've got a question, we'll have an answer. Even if we don't do the kind of work you're asking about, we'll tell you where to look for the right people to help you. You should view us as a clearinghouse for information, and you're not going to get a bill. If you contact us for general information, we will answer you. Why? Because every person has simple human dignity. And if you have a question and we can answer and we don't because we want to get money from you, no, life is too short for that. We help, and then eventually somebody hires us. Is that efficient? No. Is it the right thing to do? Yes. Does it generate good karma? I sure hope so. So here's how you contact us. The subject of today's video actually originated in an email. And someone wrote, "Dear Art, I'm a member of the LGBTQ community, and everybody in our community talks about getting United States immigration status through asylum. Asylum. We're persecuted. LGBTQ people in our society where I'm from are persecuted. And I fear for my life if anyone ever found out what I was really all about." Why do I have to rely on asylum? In Trump world, Trump's not so crazy about asylum at all, whatever the reason. And Trump ain't that crazy about LGBTQ issues. He doesn't care. So I thought this was a brilliant question to offer if you've got questions, send us emails about LGBTQ same-sex marriage, same-sex relationship questions. We will be happy to answer. There are tons of options besides asylum. Now, I'm not saying don't do asylum. I'm just saying don't put all your LGBTQ eggs in the asylum basket. Because if asylum don't work, you're left with nothing. So here's the question we got just today from email. The email started off, "Dear Art, I've got a question that's not often asked. I'm presuming it's not often asked because it has nothing to do with LGBTQ asylum. It's about plain old marriage. My girlfriend and I would like to be married. I have a green card. My girlfriend is back home in our home country. She has no green card, she has no visa, and it's highly unlikely for the particular reasons of her personal life that they'll ever give her a visitor visa to come here. She's going to need to be married and come here as the spouse of a green card holder. How do we do that? In our home country, I just can't go back home and get married to my girlfriend because two girls getting married where we're from ain't legal. It ain't legal. So, are we allowed to do this? Are we allowed to both travel to a third country where same-sex marriage is legal, Ireland maybe, get married there, have a marriage certificate that's legally valid in the place where the marriage took place between two women? My now wife goes back home to the home country where we would never be allowed, we'd never be allowed to be married. And I go back home to the United States of America, and we do the paperwork to get her here on an immigrant visa. Are we allowed to do that? And the reason I ask, the email said, the reason I ask is because I'm not sure that a marriage in a third country where same-sex marriages are legal will be recognized as legal in the United States, even though in the United States same-sex marriages are legal for immigration purposes. They're not legal where we were both born. Can we do this? Can we do it? And the answer is yes. If you are legally married under the laws of the jurisdiction where you are married, as a general rule, that marriage should be legal anywhere. But that was the old-fashioned rule when I was in law school like 30 years ago. But now, in the 21st century, we have to change that rule. We got to change that rule. The rule now is a marriage that's legal between a man and a woman anywhere is also legal everywhere on earth. But, here's the but if you are a same-sex couple, you better get married where same-sex marriages are legal, and then you gotta be able to move to a place where same-sex marriages are also legal to get the rights and benefits and legal protections of the law as applied to same-sex couples. So, for example, don't be getting married as a same-sex couple in Ireland and then move to Pakistan, where your same-sex marriage ain't going to be recognized, and you will get no rights or privileges or legal protection under the law for a marriage that they don't recognize as legal. Same goes for the Vatican City. That kind of makes sense, right? But if you get your same-sex marriage performed where it's legal in Ireland and you move to the United States where it's legal, well, it should follow that we will grant in America the same rights, responsibilities, benefits, and legal protections of the law as applied to the same-sex marriage union, which was legal in Ireland. We'll apply those same rules to the same-sex marriage here in the United States. It makes sense, right? Makes sense? I know enough about the asylum process to be dangerous. I really don't like asylum. It's up to the whim of a judge. I don't want some old dude like me who's a reactionary unlike me to make decisions about you and your same-sex marriage and how you're going to be persecuted or not back home. I don't trust these judges. They're being appointed by Trump. I don't trust them. So there are many, many alternative avenues to pursue in the American immigration system for legally married same-sex couples outside of asylum. And thank you, social media follower who sent us in this email. I welcome these emails. You send them by Facebook Messenger, send them by WhatsApp, send them to me by text, send them in an email. We will recognize your correspondence, and the topics you suggest to me, I'll make videos. I loved this. This is the first of many, I hope. So listen, do me a favor. You got questions like this? Let's make this channel the LGBTQ Resource Center for options regarding American immigration that do not center on LGBTQ asylum. And it'll be a good public service because don't suffer in silence. Be you. There's only one you. Be the best you can be. And if you think the best you can be is the you that lives in America with your same-sex spouse, then you do it. And you figure out how to do it, and I'll be here to help as much as I can. Okay? Because that's what this country's about. Personal liberty and freedom. You mind your own business. You follow the golden rule. And you live the best possible life to your best possible abilities. That's the basis of the Bill of Rights. That's the basis of our founding principles. If I can't help you in a situation like this, then shame on me. Shame on me.